Obviously, you're not a golfer.
You want a tow? I can get you a tow. Believe me, there are ways, dude. You don't want to know about it, believe me.
Yeah, but Walter...
Hell, I can get you a tow by 3 o'clock this afternoon with nail polish. That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Hello, Fader Up, and welcome to this podcast. Really ties the room together. It's me, Eastwood. It's the cop. We're back. Also, special guest,
Welcome
same
back.
clothes, wearing the same shirt.
Welcome
as last
back.
time. I had a little clove to loosen my voice up. You see a little smoke right here. It's just a little clove.
Just a little steam from the iced tea we're drinking.
That's right. This tea's icy.
It's very cold.
Much like Tarantino, I like to keep it icy in here. It stimulates the nips. And
Classic
the
Tarantino.
pinky toes. Tarantino loves those pinky
You're gonna
toes.
shoot me in my pinky toe.
Yes, Tarantino.
Tarantino. It's all right there. Welcome to the show. My name is Joseph Eastwood Frisch. Mr. James Koppel. Mr. Doc Woolridge is a guest in it today. Why not? Having
Peace
fun.
and love. Peace and
He
love.
comes in peace.
We don't do a lot of hippie stuff here, but
No.
whatever.
Today we're doing the classic. So here's a little
Classic?
backstory on this movie.
It's shit. Oh, sorry.
Already
We on?
into it. Whoa, we are running really hot there. We don't need to be that loud. There, that looks more like it. Here's the thing about this movie. I saw this. I talked about it on a podcast long time ago. I saw this movie on Channel 11 when I was young.
KPLR?
KPLR
That's
TV.
right, baby. The heat is on.
St. Louis.
That's right.
Duluth.
Leaping Larry,
Pavel.
Wanda. I'm thinking of the commercials that were on. We could do a whole episode on Channel 11 commercials. I saw it on Channel 11 on like a Sunday afternoon, as you do with Channel 11. And I, for years, thought maybe I dreamed it. I just knew that it was a movie about an alien who shot CDs, laser discs out of his arm and said, "I come in peace." That was it. And I knew how it ended. Spoilers. Go in pieces. I knew those two things. That was it. And I could not find it for years.
Who found it by accident?
Who found it by accident?
Accident my ass.
James Koppel, of course.
Koppel goes and does research
There's
on
this
most
sent him the-
garbage
I just
films
sent him-
ever
You
made.
just sent me a trailer.
The trailer. I was
and
like, dude, look at this.
I've been looking for this movie all my life.
It's like, well, I found it.
Came out September 28th, 1990. Not too far from the last movie we did last week. I Come in Peace. You know you got a great movie when you see the title of the movie, and it's not the title of the movie that you picked. We picked a movie called Dark Angel, but when the credits come up, it says, "I Come in Peace."
Yeah, I was sending you guys texts furiously, like my Prime's not working or something. But then I looked up a synopsis of the film, and I'm like, this fits, but what's going on here? Yeah.
There's a movie called The Mangler. The tagline is "By hook, by crook, bye-bye," which is a pretty good tagline. Anyway, The Mangler, when you watch it, it's not called The Mangler. It's called Fall Break. And it's got a very cheery song. So it's like one of the worst songs to be like, I'm going to watch The Mangler. And then you turn it on, it's like, Fall Break. But you get in the car, it says Fall Break. You're like, this is not The Mangler. It turns out to be not a good horror movie. By the way, just skip it. Craig R. Baxley. What do you think he directed? He's the director of Dark Angel. Any ideas? He directed 2 Stone Cold classics that we have to do on this show.
Probably Oral Fixation 1 and Oral Fixation 2.
I'm going to guess.
Oh, the Oral Fixation series.
Because this movie's garbage, so I don't know what else. I
Is
can't
that why I
believe
liked
anyone-
it as a 12-year-old boy or whatever?
I don't
watched
know
it?
how anybody let. Again,
I'm gonna
after
guess.
watching this, I have to ask,
13-year-old Eastwood thought
who's
this was
sitting
great.
in a boardroom and goes, "Yeah, let's give him a couple $1 million. Shoot this. Yeah,
I'm guessing
F yeah."
movies he did were Kramer and Kramer, maybe.
Sophie's Choice.
Yeah, Sophie's Choice. Something like
What
that.
was that choice? What choice did she end up making? You guys remember?
I don't remember. It was. I think it was part of the Cola Wars. It was Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah, I would say that.
She was a Pepsi girl.
I think she's a
Why-
Pepsi girl.
That's why her husband left her.
Always do Coke.
Hoo-ah!
It's like when you're going to choose an art to do. It's a callback to Fritzman. in the dark arts. He directed Action Jackson.
That's a terrible movie I love.
And he directed, this one's hard to find sometimes, Stone Cold with the Boz.
Yeah,
I've seen that one, yeah.
I would love to do that one. And he directed
Not Stone Cold with Steve Austin.
No.
With
No,
with
Boz
Boz.
is in a
Brian
biker
Boz-
gang
Brian
or something.
Bosworth,
yeah.
Which is strange because around the
very
same
much
time
along
there's a
that Charlie
movie.
Sheen
Charlie
movie.
Sheen is in a biker.
It's almost
That's
the
on
same
Prime.
movie, yeah.
I started watching it yesterday.
Ooh, we could do that and Hell Ride and make it like a bike themed month or something. That might be kind
And
of
then
Are we
should
talking
all
the
go
Sheen
see-
movie that we didn't do?
No, we didn't do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we should
Beyond-
all see Bike
Beyond the
Riders as a
Law.
real
Beyond the
life.
Law.
Beyond the
Yes,
Law or something like that.
phenomenal. If anyone wants
Beyond
to
the Law with Steven
pre-watch,
Seagal.
if anyone wants to pre-watch and then listen along with us to watch Beyond the Law,
Yeah,
we will
Beyond the Laws.
do that.
I'm going to start
shortly.
putting little tags on the end of the
Yes.
shows that tell people what the next episode is that we watch, what the movie is. for the next
Easily
episode.
in the top 3,000 movies ever made.
Oh yes.
That month.
Easily.
He also did a movie close to Shark's Heart, Sniper 2.
Yeah, what is Shark's obsession with those
He
sniper
loves snipers.
moves?
Where is Shark? We should have had him on.
He's having oral surgery today. That's why Shark.
Speaking
is
of oral?
not here. Now I think that's cover for he's doing something in Panama.
Yeah, that means he's overthrowing a hunter or something.
All right, no,
He's reaching down between his legs, easing the seat back.
He gets up. Ah! Nothing gets him down.
All right, September 28th, 1990. What do you think the number one movie was? I got 3 of them in a
Robin
row.
Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Good guess. Love it.
That is a good guess.
Morgan Freeman, some of his best work there.
Shawshank.
No, I'm just saying Prince of Robin Hood. Prince of Thieves. Jesus. Number one movie was
Dirty Dancing.
Close, Ghost.
Oh.
Another Sways. Number 2
If
movie.
you love pottery,
Number
that's
2
your
movie. I heard things. I heard some things.
I heard some things.
Number 2, Goodfellas. Was
Yeah.
number 2. And number 3, they made her a star. You know who I don't like, but people were like, "You're gonna be a script doctor after this." It's me. You ever have sex with Paul Simon while a bunch of natives dance around and sing songs and chant at you? You should. Yeah, I'm Carrie Fisher. Yeah. That's right. It's Postcards from the Edge. That's what people think Carrie Fisher died, and they're all like, she was a sweetheart. We love Carrie Fisher. I love Carrie Fisher from Star Wars, of course. Oh, she's the best script doctor. And then when she put out that thing where she's like, I'm a stand-up comedian, I was like, no, you're not. Because that was the entire stand-up, was basically like, you ever have Paul Simon write a song for you? And while you choke on his wiener, there's a bunch of dancers from Africa going, choo-wah, choo-wah. You should. I'm Carrie Fisher. Yeah.
I'm
You
going
ever-
to have to look this up.
It's so bad. You ever think
not
You
seen
could also
this.
get him going if you bring up Stevie Nicks.
you want some
You
of that
mean
brother juice?
The GOAT, Stevie Nicks.
I knew where Star Wars was going. I was like, yeah, give me that brother juice. Oh, who doesn't want their brother's juices all over them? Yeah, I'm Carrie Fisher.
So, Dark Angel.
Canceled.
We're 10 minutes in. We're 10 minutes in.
Jesus, man.
Postcards
an
from the Edge
earthquake.
is number 3 movie. I love Carrie Fisher. That's
I
just-
can't believe
I
anything
just play it.
was better than Goodfellas. I can all go there.
Number 1 song. What do you think?
1990 September.
September.
1990 September.
It was September.
I'm gonna say
20th of September. It's a Johnny Bobby
I was going to say
Johnny Bobby
something.
song.
I was going to say maybe until Tuesday, but
I was gonna say like Madonna, like a prayer or something like that, because we're getting later into it.
You wish. It's shot down.
in a blaze of glory,
That's right.
take me down, down,
Uh-oh.
down.
Can't Live Without Your Love and Affection was number 2.
I can't live without you. Hey,
Nelson.
do you have a story about the Nelson CD playing
do
all night
not.
long? I
I've
can tell
never-
it if you'd like.
I don't even know that I've heard
All
the
right,
CD.
let's go. Move on.
Jay Bilas, Matthew Hughes was in.
I've never even met Daniel Carpenter.
I was going to say, Cheers is the number one show.
What?
That was a reference to Fritzman's John Carpenter story.
Yes, his brother Daniel.
Daniel San.
Matthew Hughes is the bad alien in Dark Angel. Love that you found this movie.
Jay Billis is the good alien.
That's right. He's in one of your favorite other movies, Koppel. TC 2000.
TC 2000.
He's in that movie.
How is
Outstanding.
TC 2000?
Well, you're gonna have to watch it and come back.
Stars Billy Blanks, where it's on the list of movies to do.
Billy Blanks is in it?
Yes.
Do you know the first movie I ever saw Billy Blanks in?
I bet it was good.
porno?
No, you will know this.
Uh-oh.
It's
Put me on the spot.
the last Boy Scout movie. He is because you like the director who did Last Boy Scout.
Mm-hmm.
He's the football player who
Tony
blows
Scott.
his head off at the beginning.
Oh,
Starts
that's
the film.
right.
That's Billy Blanks.
That is Billy Blanks.
See,
Yeah.
amazing.
But I don't know TC.
2000.
What's TC stand for?
Well, you're just gonna have,
You have
to
to
watch
watch
it and
it.
come back.
Is there an H missing?
TCH.
Talking about weed, man.
It's a weed joke.
The more you cough, the more you get off, man.
Yeah, I can
Number
see
one
that.
show was
It's the kind of
Cheers.
weed we grow in Nason.
What do you think the budget was for Dark Angel?
$5.
I'm gonna.
Six.
I'm gonna
By the
guess.
way-
I'm gonna guess 5 million.
Very close, 7 million. This movie was basically, it had to be influenced by CDs. They were like, what if you like threw one of these at somebody?
No.
and cut their
You
neck?
missed. I told you guys, this movie is pro album vinyl return. It's showing the dangers of CDs and how they're deadly to
The
us.
first thing we see in the
But
movie is a
aren't-
guy putting a
wouldn't
CD.
albums
It's a
be
Christmas
just as
movie, by the
deadly?
way.
It is a Christmas movie.
Wouldn't
What'd you say?
albums be just
Oh,
as deadly
absolutely.
if thrown?
No, because the
wax.
CDs, dangerous. Or
Budget was 7 million. What do you think it made? 7 million budget.
I'm gonna guess.
negative 47
I'm gonna guess-
million.
People wanted their money back.
I'm gonna guess 13 million.
3 million. 3 million.
Wait,
It
how
lost
much did it
4
cost?
7 million. It made. Oh, I'm sorry. 4,300,000. It lost a little over 200,000.
It's not bad though, really.
2 million. It lost. Dark Angel. It's a Christmas movie. CD in a CD player. Christmas. It
Screw
spits-
you, Die Hard.
It spits. That's right. Die Hard. Whatever. I didn't put you on my list for a reason, Bruce Willis. Slowest crash in history into a tree.
How's Bruce Willis looking now?
Yeah. How can you act well,
Versus
I'm not
Dolph
gonna
Lundgren.
Cancel Eastwood again.
Dolph.
Crash into a tree. A guy says, "Merry effing Christmas." Crash, boom, bang. Car blows up. The CD flies. Bada bang, Tone. CD flies over.
It's called a CD tone. Plays music.
So no,
when
it's
you play
rage,
it.
man. These things
Mang.
like $17.
Mang,
Tone.
mang.
Mang. By the way, well, never
He's the
mind.
man.
I had a story about Walter maybe returning to social media.
Mathau
Anyway, Walter, no, we used to have an assistant
Production assistant,
at our
Walter.
old show, Walter McCoy.
I do remember meeting him.
Walter
Yeah.
McCoy, yeah.
And
Great guy.
pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
I mean, depends.
Jack of all trades.
Depends what your theory of
He
meaning
marches to the
cool
beat
is.
of his own drug dealer. I don't know.
Yeah. He plays. Used to play keyboard for me. Famously, only played the white keys. Thought it was bad luck to touch the black ones. Weird guy.
Had a band called the White Keys, I think.
He did, and then when the black keys came out, he was furious.
Right.
It really was part of his downfall.
He was in love with, what was his wife's name?
Well, he had a wife named Darlene, and after
found out-
years, we found out
Darlene was his truck.
Darlene was actually his truck.
And he had been married to her.
And he talked about her as if she was a real sentient being.
He thought he had made it big in Nashville.
That's right, for years.
Turns out it was
Illinois.
Nashville, Illinois.
Illinois.
He thought he was in
He
Nashville.
kept
Yes, I
sending us
recall that.
letters saying like he's got a constant gig at this bar by the tracks, and it was just like a popular place to be.
Yeah.
And we found out like 2 years into it.
Yeah.
It's the Body Cafe in Nashville.
It was fun. He was playing there when it wasn't open during the
Correct,
day.
outside. And he thought the people driving by were his audience. It was very complicated.
He's pretty sure he's like, this is where the tourists come in on the train to Nashville. They're going to see me. He did get a gig there for a while at the other bar across the street. Ended badly, though. Crash, boom, bang. Bad guy rises up. He says, I come in peace.
No. What does he say?
He says he's got some sweet eyes. Him and Quiche from...
Yeah, him and Stacey Keach had the same eyes.
Should have got together. He says, I come in peace. I come in peace.
There you go.
That's it.
The setting for this movie.
I come in peace. Nah.
The setting for this movie reminds me a lot of post Patrina.
He's coming to this town to bring peace to me.
Post Patrina,
Patrina.
Memphis.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Memphis.
After Patrina,
we went to Memphis right after Patrina, and man,
Memphis was devastated.
it's never been the same.
I was not part of that trip.
Oh, you were? I thought you were there.
Were you not there?
We went to
I'm
the
staying out of
We went to
Patrina.
the what's that
You were
place
there.
called?
You were
Not-
you were there,
It's
man.
not the Super. It's like the almost Superdome. The Superior Dome, I think it was called. It was a scene, man.
It's a great trip.
Yeah, there was
I
water.
was spotted with my pants down in an
That's-
elevator.
That's right.
Does anyone remember
Your
the
pants
chef,
are down,
the
sir.
chef, the chef
Right, your
kept
pants
walking
are down,
around
sir.
naked, it
And
seemed
to which
like,
you
in a
replied-
robe.
I know.
I know. These guys are either fixing to, or they have raped the hell out of me, I believe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. There's nothing like when a woman gets on the elevator and tells you your pants are down, and you respond with, "I know."
I know.
I can't believe
These
we
guys.
weren't banned from Tennessee.
Who says we
How do you
haven't?
get banned from a state? We all are. We cannot. None of us can go to Tennessee.
Well, you
Even
and I-
the chef,
You and I are banned from.
who was based in
He was
Tennessee,
based in
We've
Tennessee.
been banned from Graceland for years.
we were based, aka Tennessee. By
That's
the way,
what I'm saying. Okay, now.
about this movie.
There's a cop in a courthouse. He gets shot. It's a pretty nice, fun scene. Gets another knife to the chest.
Yes,
Told you guys how to film them. You guys, last week.
that's all I'm going to do next week. That I'm off.
Just take your phone and film knife
shots
throws.
from Koppel all day long.
Just text after text of me, just knife scenes.
But I want you to knife yourself like throwing it.
Yes, you have to play both parts.
Well, nobody else will be there. So of course.
Doug throws the knife.
Oh man, fun to do. There's a knife to the chest. He says, "Can I help you, officer?" Takes his clothes, walks out. Pretty sweet. Steals a bunch of dope.
Yep.
From the place. Dolph's doing a stakeout. Here come the robbery goons. He's doing a stakeout, but he can't pay attention to the stakeout where his partner's undercover because this robbery is taking place right next to him.
What are the odds?
I don't know where this comes
Look at me
from,
go.
but somebody says something about what business school did you go to? And the guy says the University of Suck My Blank.
Which I thought that was
We're on the
an odd
radio.
script blank. I mean, I didn't
By the
know what it
way,
meant.
well, we haven't addressed this at all. If we have gotten switched by now, yes, we are at the midnight slot. If you're not listening to your normal,
You're gonna wait till
if you're not,
midnight out.
hearing your normal midnight show, it's been moved to 8 o'clock on Mondays. We are at midnight.
Montgomery.
I apologize.
We
that
need to-
did not address this earlier.
We need to rename the show to Rebel Yell.
Man, he's
This
choking on it.
podcast really tied the room together at midnight.
Billy Idol's dance.
A bunch of criminals in a liquor store. Dolph comes in.
But were
Sweet
they
roundhouse.
smooth
No,
criminals?
they were not.
Smooth
They were
criminals.
rough as hell.
Are there any
Dolph
other
comes
people in?
He gives a sweet roundhouse
Liquor
kick.
stores?
I was like, I didn't know Dolph had
Oh,
these
yes.
moves, but man, sweet kick.
Dude, sweet kick.
Intercut with the other of his partner getting shot. Punk cop's dead. Alien cop shows up. I come in peace. I come in peace.
Jay Billis is
Damn
on
you.
the scene.
I'm surrounded by boobs.
Coach K would have been so proud of this movie.
Now this is one.
Had he seen it.
Oh, I'm sure he's seen it.
I did.
We should
write
have Coach
down
K on to see if he saw this movie.
I think
to
so.
see if he saw this movie.
to see if he saw.
Seesaw.
Dolph's looking good. I
By
wrote.
the seashore.
Why wasn't
Dolph did look good.
Dolph looked good. My wife was like, "Holy crap!" The only movie she knew Dolph from was Rocky, which he looks weird in Rocky. She was like,
looked.
Well, he's got the.
I thought it was probably his
spike.
hottest movie. But
"Oh, really?" She was like, "I didn't know that he was, actual
jacked.
handsome dude." She was like, "Dolph looks all right." Yeah. She was like, "He beats Stallone all the." I was like, "Yeah, I don't." we both, we were the same girl,
People can change.
Nelson,
I can change.
I like a Danish,
I'm solving the Cold War in the ring.
You like a good Danish girl, It's sweet.
Yo, Polly.
Yo, Polly, yeah. Why you gotta be such a racist all the time? Uh-oh, you know what that means.
That's the end of the show.
Speaking of racist, here comes Frisch's great grandpa.
No, it's not racist at all. No Fritzman today. That's the other show.
Oh.
That's our show. There's no Fritzman on this show. We're a more serious show.
It's a way more serious show.
We go right to the movies, if you notice. There's no fooling around. We're not talking about it.
There's no tomfoolery here.
Yeah.
No tomfoolery, huh?
A bunch of blowing up stuff before we get to it. Dolph looks good. Press shows up. I wrote down, is this a good movie?
No.
I kind of liked it at this point.
I didn't. At this point in the movie, I wasn't opposed to it.
Okay. I was okay with it. Let's see here. Of course, it could be the whole thing that I've wanted to see this for ages. All right. So this is like 12 years old.
It could be that he
Maybe
took that sustained hit to the head last
Stairway
week
to
with
Stardom
lead
opening
pipe.
and BJ the Messenger.
Maybe 15 years old, but let's watch the opening. Let's watch the opening to this. And this is a Stairway to Stardom. This was a big deal. People found this many years ago, and I've just wanted to revisit it. It's something we watch in my house quite often.
Stay tuned, because Stairway to Stardom is next with Frank Massey.
This was in New York.
We all know the Massey family is part of.
Yeah. The Frisch family?
Yes.
See, they look like stairs.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a Frisch or a Massey.
It was a public access show in the 80s in New York. It's highly entertaining.
New York or Chicago? Because it looks like the Chicago, the heavily Polish Chicago scene.
Guy's jaying off somebody.
Ooh, look at that, like almost star wipey kind of thing.
Well, side boob there. Oh, was that Tootie?
Tootie!
Tootie!
Looking good as always. She can tell me about the facts of life.
Yeah, she can. She can teach them to me. Tootie.
Whoa.
Is that Jerry Seinfeld?
That was Wayne Newton, Asian Wayne Newton. Hey, Louis Armstrong.
Louis
himself.
Armstrong. Before he got the cheeks.
No, but that's like Dizzy Gillespie, isn't it?
No, Jesus, no. It's clearly.
No freaking way. Al Pacino. I can play piano. All right. So, that is the
How in
opening.
the fuck do you find these things? Like, how do you find these things? Like,
So I've been listening to that for some time, or I've been watching these for some time.
was that like Copacabana-ish? The music had this like
Oh, a little
dining
bit.
and dancing.
For sure.
and-
Oh no, where'd it go? That's all right. I can get right back to it. So this is one of, dude, there's hundreds of videos from this show. So,
Yes, but how did you find out it existed?
well, I don't remember, but
Have you not met us?
I'm just saying. This,
So here we go.
This is over the line.
this
over
is,
the line.
This is one of my favorites. This is called BJ
The
the
Messenger.
Messenger. Let's see if we can pull this one up.
There's a lot of subliminal, I would assume, in this.
Well,
It's a double entendre.
Subliminal
Yes.
being below.
all right. Why is it not giving me the option? Now this is a song with a message. Turn it up. I'm gonna turn your mic here, Rob, so it kind of picks it up.
Jackhead and crackhead, you still haven't changed. You still messing with the stuff that eats up your brain. Used to worry about the looks when you looked alright, but what you should have been worried about is your life. Jackhead to crackhead, you really look a mess with your free bass and butt stinking mule train business. Did you ever wake up, your face stuck to the pillow? Did your mama ever call
Good, right?
you ugly
Could have easily been a disco godfather.
Tell him again, EJ. Leave it alone.
Now, why do you think he wore a mask?
That's my question.
You know that you're wrong, 'cause I can smell your
Because your message.
BJ the Messenger.
got a message.
Anybody notice that the guy in back, who I don't know is a DJ or something, has no rhythm whatsoever?
DJ the Messenger. This is BJ the Messenger. That's DJ the Messenger.
Have you noticed that the crackhead they're talking about is the woman that's dancing off to the side?
Destroying all the youth each and every day. Y'all the toss it, but in jail and throw the key away.
Camera's overexposed from the
Did he
light
say
and
throw the
glasses.
teeth away?
Now look at his dancers.
DJ, what are they?
Crackhead.
Leave
Leave it alone. Crackhead. Look at that gold chain.
You used to be an A school trooper in your school, but now you're standing on the corner acting like a fool, smoking crack all day, wasting your life away.
I like his message. He's a messenger, guys.
Message.
I throw it away for a $20 high when
Oh no!
now, hey, brothers and sisters, have you lost your head? If you keep smoking crack, you're going to end up dead. You're a
Crackhead.
Why did they just randomly cut to the woman dancer?
Because she's the crackhead.
Dancer. I didn't think she was a crackhead.
leave it alone.
Okay.
What's the deal with the hair around the ear hole of his
You still haven't changed.
mask?
For the listener, BJ the Messenger has glasses, a ski mask on, and a hat over that.
But there's
There's
hair.
hair sticking out of his ear holes. By the way, most ski masks
It's a
that
lot
I've ever
like,
worn do not
Sloth
have ear
from-
holes.
It's a lot like Sloth from Goonies. Like there's inexplicable hair in places there shouldn't be.
Yeah, it looks
There's
like
Eddie
a woman
Murphy
in a
to show-
bikini who didn't wax or clean before.
It's really weird. But what ski masks have ear holes?
I don't know.
Those ones, duh.
He cut them out. You see how jagged they are?
Oh, absolutely.
It's like my ears are too beautiful to not
He
show.
asked BJ's
Gotta
wife.
hear the beat.
BJ's wife was like, "Let me cut this."
Clearly,
out for
the
you."
guy in the back did not cut the ear holes out, so he cannot hear the beat, and he's off.
He's dancing.
He cannot dance.
Crackhead.
Well, that's BJ the Messenger.
From 1990?
Crackhead.
God, that seems like it should have been.
Now this one,
We should just keep going on this and just forget the movie.
this one's one of my favorites. It's just a guy who's this guy's a frequent Yes podcast. Yep. Okay,
Now, this isn't your great grandfather, right?
No. This is I love this guy. Oh Jesus!
No, don't make me watch this again. Look, no rhythm whatsoever.
Wait, yeah. Sorry about this. Sorry, am I?
I'm fine with it. Just let it go. I enjoyed it the first time.
This is the one I want.
I want to bring out our friend.
All right.
Okay? Let's bring out Joey Marla.
Okay, let's welcome Joey.
All right. Let's
Joey
bring out
Marlowe.
John Marlowe.
Welcome, Joey.
Oh boy.
Pleasure to be on the Frank Massey and Tilly show. And we're going to
Joey Marlowe. Marlowe's are from Cesar.
Yes, they are.
If you knew Susie like I know Susie,
This is just like the Marlowe's that I know.
oh, what a gal. There's none so classy like that fair lassie. Oh, goodness me, what a chassis.
What a chassis! That's the undercarriage.
This dude
If you
is
know what I'm
working
talking
his-
about, it's the
Look at this dude.
undercarriage.
He's working his ass off. This guy.
I got $20 if he was married, his wife divorced him when he got home.
I would say this guy reminds me quite a bit of a guy that used to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, reason to live.
Oh no, we're going down a rabbit hole here. Live on
He reminds me of a guy that used to be the head of the local band around here called American Lion.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
It reminds me
jeez.
quite a bit.
That's not good. All right. Let's go.
So,
American Lion was a little bluesier than that guy. It was
little bit.
a little jazzier.
so here's the thing about Dark Angel, I Come in Peace that I can't quite get my head around.
Oh, are we
Yes,
going
back
back
to
to
the-
that?
Oh, I'm not done. You made me watch it. Now I get to talk about it.
Don't be a
It
crack.
opens.
Crack.
Don't be a
crackhead.
crackhead.
He
So
heard
in the
White
beginning-
Lines and he was like, "This White Line song is good."
How can I ruin it?
He's like, I want to make my own, but about crack.
Sorry, can't
Here's
remember
what I
the words.
understand. When the movie starts,
Yes.
it's like a sci-fi movie. Okay, I'm cool with sci-fi movies. Then all of a sudden it becomes a cop movie.
Yeah,
Which I like cop movies. Then it becomes the fish out of water, buddy cop movie.
Yeah, two opposing.
You have a
forces,
problem
yeah.
with movies with a message, is what I'm getting.
And then they all fuse in a sea of
They're also
mental retardation. They're swimming
right,
in a sea of mental retardation.
There's also
that's the shark
That's
sandwich
a line
review.
from that's a Spinal Tap reference.
That's what happens in this movie.
That is not our
of
view
course.
of the movie. That is a Spinal
wants to
Tap, the
be-
movie reference.
It also
I
wants
just
to
made
be,
an illusion.
It also wants to be the movie that has the boss that chews out our hero and suspends him, tells him he's on vacation. He's like, "You got 8
I can't
weeks."
back anymore, Fresh.
Like, Drago, you got 8 weeks off.
It's Beverly Hills
Fresh,
Cop.
you're a rogue. I can't
It's
keep
Beverly Hills Cop Alien
That's
Edition.
what I
Yes.
said. It's
He's like, permanent vacation. I was like, is Aerosmith going to show up?
I
Dolph,
can't keep backing your antics, Fresh. You're breaking the rules. I can't have it in my precinct. The feds are crawling up my butt.
But this case looks like it's something crazy.
I'm a Dolph Lundgren. I'm a ticket to fix the cover.
Yes, he's Swedish.
I believe in nothing, Chief.
Dolph Lundgren, absolutely known to be a nihilist
What do I hear here? Dolph cuts off his sleeves.
because he believes in no sleeves.
No sleeves. I believe in no sleeves, Lebowski.
Oh no, that just happened.
That just happened.
Stop that! Stop that!
Oh no.
Sweet Jesus.
He cuts off his sleeves. He meets a suit in the bathroom. Suit puts him back on the case.
The suit, by the way, who's only been in one thing ever. And it was the HBO show Dream On.
Dream On.
He's the main character.
Now, is that Arliss Part 2 or is that something else?
No, this is pre-Arliss.
Okay.
Guthrie?
Yeah, I'm a spokesman for the people. He's turned into Skeletor real fast.
I didn't know if he was
Riding
becoming
my
Bane.
little pickle.
And I give it back to the people.
I'm Arlo Guthrie. Son of a pioneer folk singer.
It's the pickle song.
Give the
Classic's
power.
coming here because of me.
There's a Kmart coming here
Classic.
because of me. You think Brooks Brothers is showing up in the next town over in Indiana?
It's Missouri.
Missouri, that's right.
The double douche.
Oh man! By the way, shout out to Comedy Bang Bang. We went to see Comedy Bang Bang live in St. Louis, and
By we, you
I didn't
mean
get to
yes,
go.
you and your wife,
oh,
not
yes,
us.
my wife and I.
The show
and
didn't
Connor
do
Ratliff
shit.
showed up. You know who Connor Ratliff is?
He was terrible in that new Point Break movie. Or Roadhouse, whatever.
That's not him. Connor Ratliff. I think he was actually from Missouri. He showed up as the Missouri Mule, and it was highly entertaining. So just shout out to Comedy.
Was he in a copper mug or?
Did he have a ratchet?
Chilled. He was chilled.
Ratchet. Can we do that movie?
What's that?
God.
Which one?
Six String Samurai.
Oh, absolutely.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Right behind Rob
You
there.
and the chef love it.
Yes. Anyone that doesn't is just
This is when we find out. We have to
Low
ask.
IQ.
We have to ask Chef about this because this lady's a coroner.
right.
And
Oh, I have to bring up something real quick. I'm sorry, I gotta cut
no,
this
no,
off.
no.
So you know in 80s movies, and this is it may have been 90, but it's still the 80s.
They always use those Russian-made Uzis.
Not just that, but they always have like a hot woman lead. Who was in charge of casting this
Yeah,
woman?
this lady-
'Cause she didn't.
She's beautiful, but her hair makes her look like a golden girl.
She was 60 years old to Dolph Lundgren's 30.
When I retire,
she had to be
you and
somebody's
I.
aunt. Yeah.
You're always standing me up.
She quits her job at one point
Yeah, she quit her job to
to go on
vacation.
vacation. That's when we need to ask Chef,
Chef.
Marine Chef. Oh. did corners just get to quit? I don't think they can just walk away from their job, can they?
I mean, when you're in love, you're in love.
That's true. Dolph set up a thing, good thing.
You're in love.
Agent Smith, crime scene.
Agent Smith.
Alien.
Matrix, baby.
Alien stands up on an apple box.
On an axle?
Axel F?
Axel F. Oh, because there's a bag lady. We have a bag lady scene for like 2 minutes.
We got no funny music for that. It's nothing funny
we
about
do.
homeless women.
I'm not going to say I get us in so much trouble.
I don't think we can get in any more trouble. I'm just switching the graphic there behind us.
By the
We're
way,
just admiring it.
When he shoots out his
worm
to get your blood, how come
And by he, you mean
the alien? I'm an alien.
not
I'm
Dolph.
an alien.
So what
I don't feel like we're
hang on.
covering this
Did you
movie
guys
at all.
notice it's like
Yeah.
it's the most inefficient thing ever on
His
Earth.
laser disc he shoots, we find out
incredibly
it's
magnetic.
magnetically tuned to the human body.
What we have to,
Human
what we have to
vibration
realize,
system.
though, is that
Isotopes.
aliens
Isotopes.
don't necessarily have their weapons tuned to gravity.
Yes.
That's why it looks a bit odd.
because it's on Earth. It's totally I
Yeah.
get it. Now, I
So
actually
he's a dumbass.
I
who
actually
couldn't figure
thought
out that he needed to fix it after 6 or 7 people.
I actually
he did.
thought the plot of this movie was interesting. There's an alien that came here to kill people, and if he gets your brain juice,
Yeah, it's a drug.
Right
Yeah.
as you die,
Endorphins.
it's a brain. It's a it's a drug.
It's a lot like what
on
the
their-
Democrats are doing.
with child's endochrome or whatever.
Yeah.
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome.
Pizza parlor, basements.
Yes.
Hillary, lock her up.
It was a lot easier to get back.
It was basically a how-to.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to just dig my fingers into a bed for 12 hours. I don't know. Remember.
We both looked at each other like, what the fuck is he talking about?
What the fart is he talking about?
It's in
What the frick over
It's in
here?
Fear and Loathing when he takes adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome.
He doesn't move.
Oh, yeah, he
the
just sits in the
he's
one
just-
spot.
He just sits in one spot and like what he.
'Cause he's
realizes
scared if
what
he
he's-
moves, he'll
what
just-
so he like realizes he's just like dug his fingers into the bed and he hasn't moved for 12 hours.
We should have actually picked up on that.
We should.
Adrenochrome. Get it at your local pizza place. Go to your local pizza store. Ask for adrenochrome. See what they say.
Ask
Or-
for a child, the blood of children from
Good
Democrats.
God, is that a new TikTok trend? Go to a
Or
pizza
talk to
place, ask for
Joe's new
adrenochrome.
co-writer.
Oh, Dan Soder. I've
He can get it for you.
So people have been listening to this. I've been
Dan Soderbergh.
I've been calling him Dan Soderbergh, which is not right. I've been informed. The joke I've been making was incorrect because I got
What
his
is
name
his
wrong.
name?
I think it's just Dan Soder.
And
There's no
now-
Berg on
now,
it.
aren't you-
I tried to make him a dick.
didn't he
They
get a
told me I
hold
was
of you?
anti-Semite because I put a Berg on there. I was like, I didn't know. He got a hold of me for a writing job. Yeah.
No. I
Oh.
thought he wanted you. Maybe I opened that email and I should have
Oh,
forwarded
no.
that to you.
Oh, no.
He wanted you to help open a children's amusement park.
Oh God, I didn't get this.
And
We are working on a show called Up with Johnny.
oh no.
It's pretty.
Would you like to elaborate? Or?
It's about a little boy named Johnny, and things are going up for him.
Hashtag canceled Eastwood again.
It's like,
Are you sure it's
it's
not?
like Big Mouth? But
Are you sure
like
it's not Susie?
It's like Big Mouth, but live action.
Susie's coming up.
Can you picture that? Bad guys watching videos. What? Drago and
that
Agent
us?
Drago and Agent Smith.
Are we in the drama?
They find the murder weapon.
What is the murder weapon?
The CD, it flies off, goes to the speaker. That's when they find
Kills
out
the
it's a
speaker.
tune.
Yeah, that's a great. That's a great little.
Then we get the second black guy to show up in the movie, and he's blaring rap music, of course.
Second black guy. Who was the first?
I don't remember, but I know he was the second.
Oh, okay.
I keep track.
So they
It's a little
really-
thing I do when I watch movies. I like to keep track of how many black guys.
Holy.
You don't necessarily
ladies, I
have
don't
to
care about.
reference the first, but you remember the second.
Right.
That's right. First one's. You're just glad there's one there. The second one you take note of.
Well, because you have to think someone sat down and made that quota. All right, we have two black people in the
In
film.
1990, I'm not. I, like we're lucky there's any black people.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't even know what the word quota meant.
The alien suckhost is the guy. We see the brain drain for
Quota.
the first time.
That's someone's job in the '90s was to be a quota.
Hey, I need a Claudia.
Do I have a picture of his? There he is, getting ready to brain drain this lady.
Brain drain.
Brain drain. Get that brain juice. Oh, yeah, you like my brother's juice? I want my brother's juice all over me. I'm Carrie Fisher. I told George Lucas, keep it. I want it to stay, my brother. Let's get crazy. Oh, yeah.
Why has there not been
Do you ever have Dan Aykroyd go down on you while the Ghostbusters are shooting
an X-rated
crossing
version?
beams over me? You should.
There should have easily been an X-rated version of Star Wars.
There has
Oh,
been.
I'm sure there has been, hasn't there?
What's it called?
Smart guy.
Star Wars.
Star porn.
That's Star Wars. I thought
Star Wars.
That's from the Kevin Smith
But
movie.
in recent years, with the
Yes.
alleged, I don't know, I just heard
Yeah.
on the
porn
interwebs
Interwebs, intertubes.
of the huge
Titties.
Where's this going?
Gay.
amount of stepbrother, stepsister, or half brother, half sister.
Oh, they could have done.
They could have done it now.
Ah, yes.
Because that's a huge thing, I hear.
Oh, yeah.
In porn
You
now.
Like that brother
Hey,
juice.
hey, when will
It's
this come
not
out?
brother, not sister having
Did you ever
sex.
have Han Solo give you back shots while your brother's getting you from the front? Oh,
And who doesn't want to do a Wookiee?
Hang on. I have to ask you a question.
Just a mouthful of Wookiee.
When does this come out?
I'll floss it out of my teeth later, but it was worth it.
I just read where Indiana is making it illegal. If you want to watch porn
Never
in the state
chew
of
gum
Indiana,
and go down on a Wookiee, by the way.
if you want to watch porn in Indiana, you have to log in like state.
Better try that Goldschlager
thing.
trick if you're going to go down a
So
That tastes bad.
Pornhub is pulling out of Indiana because they're like
Pulling out?
Pulling out like a
Yeah, everybody's
Wookiee
making
at
the joke. They're pulling out and they're wondering how many more. Now, if this follows and Indiana no longer can have
They didn't want to
porn,
have a baby? What?
they're going to
What-
go. They're going to become even crazier because we know that like any place that's cut off from sex or pornography, they become.
Oh, they're cutting the porn
Intelligent.
off.
No, this is not George Costanza.
They'll actually start having sex with their girlfriends.
Wow.
Is that a cock ring, by the way?
I'm not sure what you're seeing. There's a dream catcher over there.
Oh, yeah, it is a dream catcher.
That's a cock ring.
Isn't that
for
the same
for
thing?
Giant.
Isn't that the same thing?
Cave troll.
Cave troll.
They have a cave troll.
Because you know that cave
Oh, a
troll is
condom
packing.
and a dream
Condom.
catcher are the
It's
same
a
thing.
troll condom, all right, you guys? I'm that big of a Lord of the Rings fan. You got me. I got a called cave troll condom over here. Yeah, maybe I put it on sometimes.
I'm just got a whiskey.
I have a big hammer.
But then do you But do you walk around and talk about it as your precious?
I just got blue whiskey right in my eye. Jesus, that
At least
burns.
it's quality bourbon. Oh wait, that actually isn't that bad. Drago takes Smith back to his house. I wrote down, are they gay? He gives him wine and starts talking about his penis.
Okay, hang on. We've got to focus on this. So he's a cop.
have 10
and
minutes.
every story about cops is how they're always broke and they have nothing. We walk into Ivan Drago's
He's
place.
loaded, man.
palatial.
Palatial. Dude's like that. And then he looks at this guy who they just start working together. He's like, would you like some wine? Not bourbon, not a cold one.
Not even a
whatever.
soda, not water.
So are we supposed
Wine.
to think that Drago is a man of the world? Is that what we were supposed to?
Yes, I think
because
so.
if so, why did they never do anything with it? There's that
think-
one scene that's
The guy,
shot.
the guy
and-
chugs
think-
the wine and says, "What's the matter? You're not classy like me."
Yeah, 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 yeah.
We're supposed to be
I,
like,
I
"Oh,
think
ha, ha, ha,
Drago is wealthy and just is a cop because
like he has private wealth.
He's like a
he is,
trust fund boy,
He
but also
just
was a good
appreciates the law and wants to enforce it. I think
Right.
it has
see,
nothing to do with his wealth.
Right. He's like
It's a lot like Shark.
I was gonna say he's like a true Reaganite.
Yes.
I'm wealthy.
Yes.
I have those, but I want to
wanna
care
be
of
a
the
good
people
person
and take care.
anyway.
Yes.
And I will
What do you mean
let
anyway?
I will
Because
let
I'm a
my
Reaganite, I
wealth
am
I will
good.
let my wealth trickle right down to you.
chugs the wine. He says, "Not glass of me." We see his dead wife. Always a great move in the '90s. Wait, is this her?
Carrie Fisher. Yeah, it's my dead wife.
Skeletor doing
You ever
it.
had Dan Aykroyd lick your butthole while you look at Dolph Lundgren's dead wife? Oh, you should. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Honey Brian Murphy.
You ever had Dan Aykroyd force you to drink his skull vodka while he goes down on your butt? He's still not funny. No, I'm kidding.
This Dan Aykroyd does not sound like a good person.
He's the worst. Lady car mechanic. I don't know what's happening to my notes at this point.
Lady car mechanic.
Now I'm really starting to sound like Trump. I've got enough bourbon in me. You guys ever try ice cream? I don't know why these Republicans are.
No, you still don't have it.
I had it for a minute.
It's not. Do I need to hit a button too?
No, this sucked.
That's okay. Speaking of Carrie Fisher, you ever choke on Paul Simon's wiener? I'm talking about the politician.
Bow tie.
I made his bow tie go round and round.
Round and round.
You ever have to floss your teeth with Wookiee hair? I'm Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
We jumped the shark a long time ago.
I tried to fit that space worm in my mouth and broke my jaw. Oh!
So if you viewers haven't realized yet, we don't even care about this movie.
Dark Angel, I've
This movie's
been
terrible.
looking for it all my life. I'd rather do Carrie Fisher.
And by the way, aliens, when
I
they
spent-
get shot, they have white.
White cottage cheese.
I was gonna say white sperm-looking blood everywhere.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I spent 6 months searching for this movie for you, and we're
Yes.
just bastardizing it.
I know.
Oh, we're bastardizing it.
You two are. I'm just waiting to keep going with the notes.
Oh, there's a lady mechanic.
Where's your notes?
coffee?
I didn't need
Oh,
them.
there's match cuts in this movie. I was like,
What does
are
that
they?
mean? Match cut.
Match cuts where like you see a cup of coffee in the shot, and then it fades into another thing that looks exactly like the coffee, but it's not. I don't even remember what it was. Does that make sense?
Is there a reason you would do this?
It's just artful filmmaking.
Oh, I thought it was what we call a mistake.
So it was coffee, but now
it
it's
would be like this, right?
7-Up.
We see this, and as we
It's
fade out,
artfully
there's
done.
a wheel that's the same shape as this glass, and we go to
I
the
gotcha.
next scene. It's just a nice way to get from scene
Very
to scene.
artsy. There's a lot of artsy stuff in this movie.
There's not.
There is. And a lot
There
of this
is.
movie-
That's the thing.
And I watched an interview with Dolph, and I was so proud of him for this. It's a recent interview.
He got to act in this movie. He really got to
He
act.
did. They asked him about this movie, and instead of crapping on it, which he easily could have done, he said, I really enjoyed that movie. The director's big stuntman. He knows all about stunts. His father's stuntman, son's stuntman, uncle's stuntman, all in the movie. Had a blast. And basically said, like, it was just family of stuntmen that made the movie. They're really efficient at making stunts. However, there's a scene where they bust through a mall window in a car.
Yes, they do.
And you can see the B team of the camera crew filming them as they go by. But he is pretty good at stunt stuff. And but I love the fact that Dolph was like, he didn't crap on it.
So
he
we
was
were
like, I had
talking about
fun
this
making it.
before that, like, Michelle Pfeiffer, who's no longer relevant as an actor, sadly, you cannot ask her about Grease 2. Like, she will get pissed and storm out of an interview. It is
That's
known.
sad.
And I was saying that just is really disappointing.
Yeah.
So I think any actor has done a movie that they should be embarrassed of, I guess, is the way that they're like, nah, shit, let's talk about it. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I only have
I was
one movie in my past that I'm embarrassed about.
When you were Mike Honcho, when you were Mike Honcho, so I spread my butt cheeks.
And really,
I
I
was Mike Honcho.
failed to learn the lines, and
still turned out all right.
it turned out okay. Really,
You can be.
whoever edited it did a fine job because they made me look like a great actor.
Jack Nicholson told us anything.
Who?
You can act drunk, Jack.
Who?
Jackie.
Jack Nicholstone?
Jack Nicholstone.
Oh, okay. I
Did you ever
didn't
hear
know
that
you were
story about Jack Nicholstone's on a set of a movie with, gosh damn it, somebody we know nowadays, and he said, oh man, he's talking about a movie he was in, Easy Rider or something. He's like, oh my gosh, we did so much coke on that movie, and Oh man, we were stupid back then.
You should have seen the amount of coke we did on this movie that I was in. It's crazy.
It's like, we did so much blow on that set. We were crazy back then, man. We did all blah blah blah. He's like, and as he's pulling up his
so
pants,
caffeinated.
a giant bag of cocaine falls out of his pants. And without missing a beat, he goes, "These must be the pants from that movie." That's great. Jack's still acting like, oh, I was crazy back then, all the coke I did, but actually I'm still doing that much coke.
I'm doing it right now.
There's just 2 8-balls in my pocket.
Have you seen the clip from Bobby Brown dancing on stage?
Yes, where
And the cocaine bag
falls
comes out of his pocket
I have not.
on MTV
Yes,
live.
on MTV Live.
Yeah.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, you should look
Are
at
we
it.
to the part yet where Dolph Lundgren has to run? And I realized when
the
you
hell?
turn, I think you turned it earlier, and I forgot to turn.
Christ.
That's quiet.
I'm back.
Oh, no.
Harry Carey's back, folks.
You ever have a famous mom?
Dolph Lundgren has got to do this run.
Yes.
And I was watching it, and I'm like, oh, they put it in slow-mo. And then I realized,
No,
he's that fucking slow.
Yes.
He can't run. And I was like, this is terrible. He's like giving it everything he's got.
Yeah,
and
he's a little.
It's bad.
There's a car chase. They got the alien's gun at this point. Is that
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Stupid gun.
Yeah.
Jay Billis's gat.
Now, where do they get these Lamborghinis from?
Where would you not get Lamborghinis from?
There's a scene where there's like 10 Lamborghinis parked down the road. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And they
What
set the-
city are they in this movie?
Lamborghiniville, apparently.
Dallas, I think.
Dallas.
Somewhere like that.
I was thinking Cali. If you're gonna have
No, it's not. I thought so too. I was clearly shot in L.A., but it's supposed to be.
Clearly, this
In
is
Austin or
a spin-off of Dallas and the Ewings and all the money. It's why they have
I think we
Lamborghinis.
know who was in Texas. The president's man.
We're running out of time. We'll just end it now.
There's aliens, there's cottage cheese. Turns out there's 2 aliens. One of them's a good guy, which is your boy.
One of
Jay
them
Billis.
played for Duke. Go Duke.
He is here.
Coach K, if you're watching,
To try-
love you, brother.
Try-
John Shire.
He is there
You're
to
doing
try to
pretty good.
stop the guy.
You salted him a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Little bit.
He's there to stop this guy because he's an alien drug dealer, and somehow Drago just trusts him.
Wait, by the way, doesn't Drago have that? He's just a stinking drug dealer. There's some
something
line like that.
yeah.
It's like, oh,
that's
boy.
what this movie is. That's that lame.
I feel like we should talk more about the CD shooting, but maybe not.
No, that's what drew me in as a child was the CD shooting. He
Yeah.
shoots CDs out, and they bounce all over the room.
Until they hit a magnet.
And they never
it's like,
stop
And then they
spinning.
Yep. They never
Remember,
stop
they
spinning.
never stop spinning because he touches it and cuts his finger.
Now, Drago, he's got this science.
come up.
Guy there beat me, but like the Russians, he came by friends.
CD.
They're like, even the Russians were like, Rocky, and he started saying my name. He's like, I want to show my ass, it's sexy. People like to pay to see.
Magnets.
There's a movie.
In the burning heart, just about to.
There's a movie he did with Sharon Stone right after Basic Instinct when she was the hottest asset, pun intended, on the market. And they have a sex scene, and as soon as you see her butt,
Dolph and her?
Stallone. It like flips to his ass. And I just think, like, man, the ego on that guy to be like,
Sharon Stone's hot, but I think they want to see my ass. The people like
He was
my
in
ass.
Playgirl.
People like my ass.
He had a full full nudity
people
spread in Playgirl.
well, that's great.
Who did?
There are people be like,
Sly.
like,
No.
listen,
Yeah.
Really?
Google
full
it right
on,
now.
Full front? Let's do it on your phone.
I can't get internet access in this place.
I don't want to do it on mine. It'll come up on the TV and we'll get shadow banned.
Sweet.
We could smoke it out somehow.
I don't think we can.
So where?
Hey, I
That's
show
more
my
work
ass.
for Eastwood.
I like Burt Reynolds did it, Yeah, I put my ass in there.
That's a Burt Reynolds. It's a Burt Reynolds laugh, by the way. I've been working on that for
That
months.
was really good.
I thought it was a Joker.
Why so? This goddamn alien needs brain juice. And there's a dealer trying to stop him. And Dolph Lundgren is trying to stop him. They bang, 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 shoot it up. His corner girlfriend, he's like, we're going to somewhere on vacation. She's like, sweet. She shows up. She's like, I quit my job. I'm like, you can't do that. Let's call Chief Chef Marine and say, is that possible? You can't just take off the corners. Their backup corner involved.
Let's call Gilliam Weritzen and find out if this is how the military works.
Ooh, what? Making up names over here. Look at this guy. He stole the show, man.
Oh, he did steal the show.
He's the best part. I come in bed. Is it because he just watched?
That is not Jay Billis.
And there is
Does
never an
Matthew
explanation of why he uses that phrase.
Never, ever. Or why his eyes are white.
I mean, he could have easily have said, I want toast. And it would have been just as...
He could have said, take me to your leader. He could have said many things.
He could have said, show me your Amberlin posts.
He could have said, have you ever taken your brother's beef?
I don't think he could have said that.
He could have been
going Carrie Fisher.
He could have been like, oh, you ever have your brother's juice all over your tongue? Oh, God, you realize it's the same juice your brother. I have, and you should. I'm Carrie Fisher.
You're swallowing your own cousins.
This could be my nephew, but no, it's in my belly. Oh,
Jesus Chrysler.
Are we still on air at midnight?
Yeah. Is that the new thing? We're going to see how long it takes for him to be like, maybe you should be on 1 in the morning.
Maybe you should be on 4 in the morning.
We keep talking about brother juice for no reason. Oh, yeah.
For those of you who couldn't understand what he was saying, he was
Please
saying
explain.
that Carrie Fisher is saying she would swallow her brother's cum.
Luke Skywalker. She's saying that her and Luke Skywalker
are brother and sister.
What are you, Fritzman? You gotta spell this out for us. I can't let this go.
After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out.
Jesus.
swallow your cousins. Swallow your cousins.
I told George to keep it. I thought people love getting brother juice. Oh, God.
Carrie Fisher's coming here because of me.
Oh, thank God. Thank God I heard it. Hey, WGBX at 1 o'clock in the morning. Thanks for listening. If we're still on air, we love you, and we'll see you next time. Tune in to 2021, wherever podcasts are found if you want to finish it.
Now let's finish this on YouTube.
You ever have Paul Simon lick your ass?
Lick your butthole.
I mean, really open.
You ever had a bow tie in your butthole? And just having it spin?
There was a bunch of Africans around me dancing. He didn't pay them for nothing. He took the music and the culture and didn't give them a dime.
Chevy Chase was acting like him, but he wasn't.
Chevy Chase put a saxophone up my ass and blew it.
And it just, the vibration was amazing.
He acted like he didn't know what he was doing with that tuba. He knew.
That was for you, Creamy.
You think
tuba jokes.
You think your brother has a lot of juice? Wait till somebody sticks a trombone up your pussy.
Wait till somebody cleans the spit out of their tuba.
Which, after seeing
spits
the
in your
movie,
asshole.
what's the movie with the drums? But they call it milking the cunt, is what they say when they have to clean the spit out of their instrument. Milk the cunt. I just quote Whiplash.
Who says that?
Whiplash. Oh,
Who
yes,
says
Whiplash.
In the movie Whiplash.
That's...
Bang your head against stage like you never did before. Make it really soul. Are we still on?
Oh my God, you guys.
Easy, Carrie. Are you okay?
Yes. I totally should have fucked off longer. I want that alien's tube all up in me.
I feel really bad about this episode, guys.
So,
all right.
I will never be invited back to this podcast. Really ties.
We normally stick to the script a lot better.
We do stick to the script. I've thrown it in the floor.
I didn't take notes on this. That's the problem.
Somehow, bad guy gets the gun. He thinks he's hot shit. We found out that Drago's partner has been selling him out. He stole the weapon.
Yeah, he's a corporate man.
He's a corporate man. He's got the gun. He thinks he's kind of a badass once he gets the gun and starts shooting the alien. Alien comes back, of course. He's not dead. We think
Come on, alien.
Coming in hot.
Speaking
we
of
think he's
brothers
dead.
and sisters.
Then there's like a 5-minute scene with his suck hose thing, which is very ineffective because it's just
Another
Dolph
Carrie
Lundgren
Fisher reference.
going like this. Oh my God! You ever get your brother's suck
So I
hose?
want you to think about this. We're aliens. We've invented a CD gun that is incredibly
Magnetically tuned,
precise.
yeah.
I mean, I can bounce it off
Yeah,
every
but you
wall
come
in
into an
here.
8-track world, bro. Like, they don't know how to deal with this shit.
But my little tube, my tube's got no aim
No way.
whatsoever.
It's just a wandering worm in the sky. He grabs it. They have a 5-minute.
Just a CD shooter in an 8-track world, bro.
He grabs that suck hose. It throws him all over.
Great shirt.
Throws him all over the place. What happens? I don't even remember.
He was getting thrown all over the place.
He
wasn't
was.
he?
It was just this. But
Yeah.
like he's getting dragged simultaneously.
Well, then they end up shooting him.
They end up shooting him, but they have to like crush him or something to really kill him, right? Oh no, he shoots him and he says, "I come and pass."
Right?
Yeah.
And then he says, "And you go in pieces, asshole." Except he doesn't sound like that. That's
Yeah.
like Bruce Willis doing it. He's like. Go in pieces, asshole. Oh my God, speaking of assholes, have you ever had Han Solo lick your asshole while 3 Ewoks eat your pussy? Oh my God, you should.
And a Wookiee tries to fix your car.
So, but did you guys notice the weird ending?
And the
where
whole
they're
time
going
you're
on-
yelling at him saying, hurry up, I gotta get to the Olamon system.
They're wrapping up the movie, and she's getting her vacation for quitting the job.
Yes.
Dolph's going.
The corp.
But they want the guy to go with them as like third wheel, and it's like this weird.
Oh, yeah,
phrase,
not the
like,
good guy.
She's
You never know when
she's
you're gonna
wanting a
need
little DP. I think
Another
what's going on.
person. You never know when you're going to need the third wheel.
She's taking the Carrie Fisher way home.
Yeah.
The movie was so
Carrie Fisher.
terrible.
I'm sorry. So after we have to ask ourselves, yeah, he kills the guy. And the other, you just walk off like we're all
We're all going on
happy,
vacation.
Happy family. Let's go to
It
Rio.
ends with like the buddy
joke.
cop movie.
And what's this a joke refer to? He says, let's go to Rio or something. It's like, no.
Rio, where the last movie that we did started,
Yeah. Brazil.
President's Man,
Yeah.
where we forgot to talk about the plutonium that was just left in the middle of the jungle.
That's right.
It was.
Uh-oh. We know what's
Well,
happening.
was it left because they explode everything with C8 or C9?
Is that what
or-
caused this in the future? Was the plutonium
Hey.
being left
You
there?
built a time machine
Right.
with plutonium?
Oh, well.
137 gigawatts of plutonium.
We have to ask ourselves
Reagan?
at
The actor?
At the,
I love that quote.
we have to ask ourselves at the end of this podcast, as we always do, does this movie really tie the room together? And I say,
Or at least make your sister's panties wet.
that's right, or at least make you want some brother juice. And I say, absolutely yes. It's 100% ties the room together.
Right.
Really ties it together.
In your Scarillo hat. What do you
Much
say?
like Paul Simon used to tie me up when he'd do me dirty and choke me. He's got a little wiener, but he'd keep it in there a long time.
No time.
I thought that this movie absolutely tied together turds. That was like a giant shit on the floor.
Oh, no.
That stunk up the entire fucking house.
All I know, Paul's like, he used to be like, sometimes I want some new pussy. And I'd be like, if your dick was 3 inches longer, you could get some new pussy. All right.
I thought he liked Edie Brickell.
Are you not going to ask me if it ties it?
Does it tie the room together?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
It absolutely does.
Fucking both were like awful human beings. You're awful
I thought it was
fucking
amazing.
human
It's
beings.
Great. I've actually looked it up to buy it.
It's an out.
Oh no! I gotta tell you, hot take in case Frisch doesn't know this.
Uh-oh.
Sony dropped a little message yesterday they're going to stop making discs, period. No video games, no Blu-rays, no nothing.
What does that have to do with this movie?
He likes getting all these Criterion Collection movies and having them on, so he won't be able to get a DVD copy.
No,
of this
they'll
movie.
just sell their licensing to somebody else.
Yeah, you'll
think
be able
so?
to buy them off of Mahoney.
Mahoney from Police Academy.
Police Academy, yes, Mahoney.
And on that note, I switched your shampoo with super glue.
Yeah, see?
Hey, we're gonna go to the Blue Oyster Bar. Let's just completely make fun of
We should
homosexuals.
do a Police Academy movie. I haven't watched them in years.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time.
They're not homophobic at all, so
No.
I think
No,
we can
rubber
still
man.
slide by with
No
them today.
racism.
We'll call them out for the fools they are if they do. Thanks for listening and watching, everybody.
Thank you all.
We'll be back maybe at midnight. I'm not sure. All right, this has been this podcast really ties everything together. See ya.
Bye.